Hello. Okay, you know, I'm good. No more of this intro. No. We do not want that. Single player. Okay. You probably, you're new to Minecraft, right? No? Yes? No? Really? You're not? Okay, well, if anyone watching this is new to Minecraft, then, here's a starter guide for Minecraft. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm gonna go options, I think. Yeah, world options. Okay. Here's how. So this is starter tutorial for Minecraft. Okay. Here is how to play the game. And even if you don't want to watch, even if you're not new to Minecraft, I recommend you watch this just so you know some pro tips. Okay. So first off, start with using your bare hands and start punching logs down. Any kind of log. I'm just using birch because it's the only log I can find. So yeah, you just keep punching these logs. You probably already know this, but if you're new to Minecraft, then you probably don't know this. Me and my dad used to always play Minecraft, and he used to use a technique where you find a hill, any hill at all. So if you want to do it this way, which is kind of fun, yes, then you just have to find a hill, like this one works, and then you just dig out a base inside of it. But that's not how I do it anymore. That's how me and my dad used to do it. I've been trying to change skins forever, by the way. So then you just put these inside of your crafting table right here, and then collect all of these planks. Write in the comments below if you knew this, which gives you extra wood. Plus, it's not just logs, it's planks. Though the kind of wood that I'm using is the ugliest wood inside of the game, honestly. Or at least that's what I think. So, if you've got a whole bunch of logs, that's great. So then you just have to put them inside of this form right here. And then you only need one of these crafting tables. You probably already knew this. But still, it's good if you didn't. So then, find an area, like a flat area, that you want to build your house in. This is a perfect area. So then, just put your little crafting table down. With this crafting table, you will be able to build more stuff. See, so look, you get 4 pixels, or 4 slots to craft with when you're not using your crafting table, and then when you're using your crafting table, 9 whole slots to craft with. This shows everything you can craft with, but warning, if you are playing instead of Java Edition, this will be different. That cow shoving me around. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. inside of the game you can punch. And also, another tip, if you jump and then punch when you land, then you'll get a crit hit, which just does more damage. Oh, didn't get the crit hit, landed. And this will give you plenty of this will give you plenty of meat and leather, but that's only because I killed a cow. So then, use your crafting table and see leather boots. If you get leather, then you can build leather armor. Still pretty weak. And then I recommend to build one, or well, you can only build 3, but you then build. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my options. Is there? Oh. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. So then you want to use your crafting table and you want to get those doors that I was talking about. And I recommend doing some more. I recommend getting some more trees chopped down. Oh, but I also recommend, even before you get the leather, I recommend while you're making all of the stuff here, you also want to make some of those planks into sticks. Here's the crafting recipe for sticks. And you hopefully remember the crafting recipe for a crafting table. If you don't, then you need to watch this video 1,000 times. So I recommend using this to create an axe, a hoe, a pickaxe, a wooden shovel, maybe a spear, maybe a sword. But by the way, there's no wooden armor. The closest thing you can get to wooden armor is leather armor. So yeah, I recommend making the wooden pickaxe and the wooden sword because at nightfall, you can say, monsters will appear. They won't appear inside of this game because it's inside of peaceful mode. And I'll keep it in peaceful mode, thank you. So yeah, then you just want to, if that thing starts going down, then you want to eat your meat. No, I said eat your meat. Eat your meat. Alright, it doesn't work because I'm not hungry. Well, also, if the red hearts down there start to go down, that means that you're taking damage. If it goes all the way down to the bottom, then, bleh, you die. But, that's why you should probably be careful. And also, if you see something like this happen, don't be afraid. It's called Minecraft physics. It makes no sense. So yeah, if something is inside of the air, like a block, it will not fall. Unless it's something like sand, gravel, and stuff like that. That does fall. And any kind of sand besides the kind of sand called like stones, sand, or sand and suspicious sand, gravel and suspicious gravel, those all fall. And you might be wondering, Tiger Kid, what the heck are those? Well, they're just things that you basically use to, basically they're things that you use to, Like if you get a brush or something, don't ask me the crafting recipe for that because I have no idea. But oh, whoops. Hang on, just wait. No, we don't want this. We don't want this. We want. There we go. Okay. That was a whoopsie. But yeah. So. Quick shout out to Happy Hawk Gaming. By the way, he's just a subscriber. And he is pretty cool. He has a YouTube channel, but no videos yet. He's gonna be inside of some of my videos. That's kind of a spoiler alert, but you might have seen his comments before inside of some of my videos. So yeah, you want to start making this. You want to start making a wall around like this. Tell me if this helped you. But don't tell me until the end of the video. I only want to see a comment of if this helped you at the end of the video. So you want to start making your house as soon as you can. Don't focus on trying to find a nice plot of land, because if you focus too much on that, then it'll be nighttime when you're building your house, and you are probably going to get killed by a zombie. If you hear a noise like, or bleh, 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 that probably means there's a zombie into the area. And that also means run for your life. If there is a zombie, try to make a gap. Try to make at least a 2-block high wall, or a 1-block high that just covers the bottom, not the top. Okay, I want to see, so let me explain, okay? So basically, at nighttime, zombies, which punch you, start coming around in nighttime. In daytime, they burn from sunlight. Don't ask me how, but they just do it. And I have no idea why or how. So yeah, you're going to start wanting to build. If you want it to be nice, then I would recommend building a house that is like this one, but don't leave any gaps like this, or zombies will start to jump over them and start attacking you inside of your own house, which is bad. So then you want to place your crafting table inside of your house. You know why? Because if it's nighttime and you need to craft, then you need to go outside, open your door, craft a bunch of stuff, and while you're doing that, you might get attacked by a zombie. And don't worry about that sound, this sound right here. So this sound is the open in the door sound, and this sound is the close in a door sound. So don't worry about this gap. I'll be fine. You know why? Because I'm inside of peaceful mode. But for you might not be inside of peaceful mode, and you might get attacked. So that's why you want to collect as much logs as you can to build this little thing here. And of course, if you have a mod like the crafty companion or something like that, then you will probably most likely get enough wood for a lifetime. But by the way, you might be wondering, Tiger Kid, you have that little free on all your, those numbers on all your items, what do they mean? That just shows how much of that item you have. And if you have any other questions, leave them into the comments. But another question that you might have is, Tiger Kid, you have dirt. What is the dirt for? The dirt is to make a better platform so your house is nice and flat, because I've seen some problems where your plot isn't flat enough and somehow zombies use that to get into your house. And also, if you see a skeleton, don't try to fight it, because if you do, you will most likely die, because they have bows that they shoot arrows with, so you want to be careful. I'm just saying, even if you got dirt on you, use any block you can to make a base like this. And try to craft as much defense as you can. I can't really craft anything, but over the night, you're going to feel like you're getting bored of all this zombie nonsense and stuff. And over the time, the zombies and the skeletons and the spiders are dangerous because they can climb walls, and the creepers, which explode, by the way, get stronger over time. So it starts to get really, really annoying. What's this? Hey, I got a lava patch. That's lucky. Never hit a wolf, by the way. If you do, if you hit something like this that might look like a dog, or sometimes they're white, it depends what place you're in, then they will try to swarm you, and all the wolves in the area will start going all over you, ripping your organs out, as in killing you. And your hearts will go down. I'm not going to demonstrate it, because then I will just be hitting an innocent wolf, because I'm in peaceful mode, so it wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't attack me. But just like never hit a wolf. And then also, if you're playing the game and you feel like you need something to protect you, then kill a skeleton, or at least try to kill a skeleton. It's very hard. Get its bone, and then go and feed it to the dogs. You can do that. It's just kind of tricky. Yeah, and inside this game, by the way, if you die, you just respawn. And also, if you're on top of a giant mountain, please do not jump off, because if you do, then you will die. Give me that log. And also, you might notice, if you are trying to mine down a tree, and you just can't mine that, it's obvious. Well, not obviously, but still, it's kind of obvious, but not too obvious. Your character cannot reach it. Even, but he can reach pretty far away. The limit is about 5 blocks, basically. If you count the one that you're standing on, of course. If you don't count it, then it's 6 blocks. Finally, I can craft a bit more stuff. Just always remember, never let your guard down. And also, oh wait, no. We do not want to make all of those. Never waste your wood to make, never waste your wood to make this type of wood that just doesn't have the log. Let me demonstrate this. If you have wood, don't waste it on making this monstrosity thing that just doesn't have the log piece. Never waste it on that, unless you think that it looks cool and you want to use it for a build design. But I would recommend using that in peaceful mode, where building, you can do it really whenever you want. Oh, look, it's daytime. That's good, because now I can demonstrate. Without people dying by going out in the middle of the night instead of going out at the right time. Whenever you see a sheep, if you are at the same part as me inside of the game, where your house looks like this and you got no roof, go and see if you can find any sheep. You'll know them when you see them. I hope. So basically, you just look. Look what I just found, guys. This is the kind of wood that you're most likely to see instead of this wood. Why do I keep finding cows instead of sheep around here? I need a sheep. That was perfect. And boom. And you might notice, Tiger Kid again. Here's another question. On your little sword there, what is that bar there? Well, that bar is, it's a durability. If it reaches the bottom, then the tool breaks. Okay, hang on. Let me quickly test something. You can tell that this video is a real video, can't you? Plus what? I see a lot of like comments on people's videos. I've never seen one on my video before, but I've seen comments on videos. What does oh, hang on. This is a chest. Always make a chest. Because the cool thing about a chest is that if you place it down, you can open it and it gives you storage. So if you're like, my inventory, which is this over here, all of your stuff is in this. If it's feeling a bit full and you can't carry anything else, like if you find diamonds instead of a cave and you can't do anything with it, then there's no point of mining it at all. So basically, if your inventory is full, then always grab your stuff and put it into this chest, because it's nice storage. And also let me demonstrate another thing quickly. But we need our axe for this one. Whoops. Yeah, what you just saw there is you can actually peel bark off of trees. It makes it look a little bit better, especially when it's birch, but still, it's not worth the waste of time. I'm just saying. You can literally just use planks It's way better of a use. Trust me. Though you can turn these into planks, but still, there's no point really. Bum bum ba-dum bum dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Also, don't ask why I didn't do my intro. It's well, it's because I'm actually looking for a better intro. That's why, actually. Yeah, that's right. I've been looking for a better intro forever, but I cannot find it. Why am I using my pickaxe? What is happening? What the? Probably just because I'm. What's going on here? Finally. That took forever for some reason. That was just weird. Is there an alien spaceship going on right now? I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm hearing the sound of an alien spaceship invading Earth. Also, if you think, oh, 2 chests beside each other, that makes extra storage, then you will discover the double chest, which noobs call a mega chest. So if you don't want to be a noob, don't call it a mega chest, call it a double chest. So when you open it, hang on just 1 second. It's just a way bigger version of the normal chest. Normal chest is like the same size as your inventory, so you basically have 2 inventories. Large chest, which a lot of pros call a double chest, has like 2 inventories in one, sort of. Or like basically you have 3 inventories, but you kind of have one inventory that I have got right here, another inventory that I got right here, and another inventory that's basically a quarter of an inventory. So it's just like better to have this. And also the cool thing is that if you break one side, then it just turns back into a normal chest. Let me place it down. There we go. Okay. So yeah, note, unless you're good with coordinates, which I am horrible with coordinates, especially in Java Edition, never go too far away from your home. But I'm going pretty far away from my home. I'm just trying to find a sheep, honestly. Also, another thing that you can do is you can swim. Just see those bubbles there? They start to pop down, and once they reach the very little bottom, then you start taking damage. Let me demonstrate. And that's the last bubble. See? My hearts are going down a little bit. Very slowly, though. And then once you rise up to the top, your bubbles will still be there, but they'll just be filling back up. Chickens also lay eggs over time. And they're also the weakest little animals inside the entire world. Oh no, now he knows. He knows that I was trying to kill him now. They're the weakest animal inside the entire game. Let me show you why they're the weakest animal. Well, they can't be very good at hiding because they're 1 block tall, and humans inside this game are 2 blocks tall, sort of. And you can also throw their eggs, but you cannot eat their eggs for some reason. I think that my house is over that way somewhere, so just remember where your house is. Remember where you've gone inside of this game, because it can be good to remember. I'm gonna go back to my house because here's a little pro trick that not many people use. Does anybody know how to, like... I'm trying to, like, find out... How do you sprint? I don't know how to sprint inside of Java Edition, especially not into the water. I'm pretty sure that... Is that a Bedrock Edition? You have to be completely underwater. Oh, found out how to sprint swim. Sprint swim. Easy dubs. Oh, come on. Oh no, did I lose my base already? Nope, no, I didn't lose it. It's right there. But usually if you let me quickly do something, okay? No. There we go, folks. If you're new to the game, just hunt down a bunch of sheep, and then eventually you'll get a bed. If you're wondering why I still have the bed in my inventory, but there's only one of them in my inventory, it's because I'm pretty sure that you can't stack beds, and also I'm in creative mode. Creative mode's just a thing where you can get anything, and you can also do this. Fly. So most of this will be instead of creative mode, but I'm just saying I'm still trying to demonstrate. Oh yeah, and I forgot instead of creative mode you break stuff instantly. I'm still trying to demonstrate survival. So basically, you want to scout out the entire place inside of this game, and you want to chop down every tree in the area if you want to become a pro. And also, remember that pickaxe that No, I don't want it. How do I exit? Return. Oh, and if anyone's ever wondered why my name is Batman, no, I'm filming a video. If anyone's ever wondered why my name inside of the game is, if anyone's ever wondered why inside the game my name is Batman August, it's because Batman is one of the coolest superheroes of all time, and then August is just the month I was born. It's kind of like that YouTuber that everyone knows about, Preston Plays, where his name tag is TB&R Frags, yet his channel is called Preston Plays. It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? Batman August is just, August was the month I was born in. And then also there's Batman, which is the best superhero in the world. Oh, did you see? I just did a backflip. Hang on. Oh! Okay, back to the survival guide thing. So yeah, as I was saying, scout out the entire area, kill any sheep you see, and also remember that bed that I was talking about. The cool thing about the bed is that if you sleep in it, Batman August has made an investment. Sweet dreams. It skips the night. But, warning, you cannot do that. If you try to do this into the day, you can sleep only at night or during thunderstorms. Whoops. Or during thunderstorms. See? I'll just give you guys some time to read that. Okay, yeah, I think you've had enough time to read that. So yeah, you want to scout out the entire area, and at nighttime you want to sleep. But you might get this warning that says there is too much monsters in the area. So basically, what that means is that you want to break your bed and you want to burn it somewhere where there's no monsters. And also, another pro tip, when you press on the bed, even if it's not nighttime or during a thunderstorm, then it will also make it so whenever you die, that is where you will respawn at. And if you don't know what respawn means, it basically just means you pop back into life, because there's no game where you die and then you never come back. Okay, maybe Minecraft has a mode called hardcore mode. And yes, this is true. There's a mode called hardcore mode. And basically what that mode does is if you die, then you basically become a ghost that can go through stuff and basically just do anything. Even when you rejoin the world, you still are a ghost. If you leave and then join back, you'll still be a ghost. No creative mode is not a ghost. If you're wondering, just give me a second. And do I need it? Nope, that does not work. Okay, well, look at that. The world is a beautiful place of Minecraft. And also another pro tip. Creepers and spiders will stay alive into the day. Just never punch spiders or they will instantly start attacking you. But like basically instead of nighttime, spiders try to kill you, and instead of daytime, spiders stop trying to kill you unless you punch them. If you punch them, then they'll start to kill you. And then creepers, it's not the same thing. Creepers just get close to you and then explode. No matter if it is daytime or nighttime. But if you hear a ouch, 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 that's a zombie taking damage. I hope that this was useful to you guys. But I had a really good time. What about you guys? If you had a great time learning all of this, then let me know. But of course, if you didn't have a good time learning all of this, then that's not very good, is it? So just remember to stay cool with this, okay? This information for this video could save your life inside of Minecraft. Literally. So, if you ever start to play Minecraft, if you're new to Minecraft, then I really recommend you use this video. I'll see you later. Subscribe, like, and comment if I should give more tips about survival mode and creative mode. And comment if you want to see a series of me doing all of this learning in Minecraft. That was fun, wasn't it? Now I'll see you later. Goodbye.